Let's all collectively take a deep breath. Sinking into this moment, sinking into this land, with the people, and your bodies. Allow this time to be a place of stillness for you before we adventure off into the beautiful weekend we have co-created together. Allow this time to come back to your center, to remember why you came here. Take a deep breath in through your belly, filling up your lungs, and letting out a sigh. Maybe a couple more of those because that feels so good. A couple more deep breaths. Give a little wiggle if you like it. Stretch your body. Remembering who you are, your gifts. These weekends together remind us that there is hope for the future.
Yeah!
You know? We're creating it. This is it. This is the new world. And how we show up here is important.
Woo! Yeah! Ow, ow!
I encourage you, as you walk on this land, to walk in a good way and remember that this land is supporting us, while also remembering that we are not the first people to walk these lands. We want to thank the indigenous peoples of this land for taking care of it for us. And it is our responsibility to show up in the best way we can to honor the land, ourselves, and each other. We can create this weekend however we choose. And during this time, we can set intentions for this weekend together. We all come from different walks of life, different experiences, our lighter self and our shadow side. We welcome that here. We welcome all parts of you. We want to remember to show up authentically so we can pave way for the children. So we can show them that when we come together with a collective intention, we can absolutely change this world as we are right now. Yeah, we're just story time with Theo. That was the story.
You're in the same space. Don't pull it, girl.
Cool. So, my dad bought this place out of the original family that settled the land, was here for 9 generations. And this was one of the first farms in Sandwich, so the whole town would come and plant these fields. And after 9 generations, my dad bought it, and he kind of just, you know, it's funny, I've just been realizing how much he did, like, for me. He did it all for his own reasons that were totally different, but everything just lines up so perfectly in what I wanted to do. He was going to sell off the campsites as house lots, and that's when I really decided, I was like, that can't happen, like, you need to do something. So I made a deal with him and told him that if I pay the taxes, he won't sell anything. So Hip Camp is like Airbnb for camping, and the sites were all laid out flat spots, so I just 100% recycled outhouses and fire pits and tent spots is all that it took. And we're like really making a great income with that. It's helping us not have to worry about income for anything, which is really grateful for. Yeah. And so a friend, Michelle, found out about that, helped me out, and then a couple years later, Tristan, they're both a farmer's market, I think, right now, but she moved in and started all these flower gardens that you see, and she met Zach, who was working at an organic farm, and this is their 2nd year farming. Like, incredible. They're producing a lot of food, really fresh. It's really amazing to watch. But yeah, so I kind of woke up right before I decided to do all this, and my big thing was like, holy crap, like, we need to save the world. And I knew that this was the place to do it. And my main goal is basically make like the most enticing version of the new world that we want to create, because people like have lost hope, and I think that when people outside of this think about, you know, back to the land movement, they see like people all hobbits in the woods, isolated, you know, but it's obviously not like that. It's like really incredible. So it's all of you guys that make it. Hey,
Yeah, you.
So thank you all for being here. It means a lot. Yeah, and just the belief, you know, that's really all that it takes to keep me going, and you guys are all believing in it, and it's really powerful. It's great. Your dad's proud of you. Yeah.
Yeah. He's watching over you.
Yeah.
I'm feeling grateful for the fact that we're actually just here together in person and not on Zoom. Or some other false compensation for real life denied. Part of what community is about in this day and age is reclaiming life. Yeah. Because I mean, really what community is, it's the meeting of gifts and needs among people who know each other. Who can look at each other and say, yeah, I need you. And I'm okay with that. I think it's actually good that someone else bought the house next door. Because like one way to try to create a better world is to try to control everything. To own it all yourself. But that's not actually very stable or resilient. It's a lot better to have allies you have deep ties with. That maybe starts with, yeah, you can use this piece of land. Yeah, here's some bagels. Because then it's like not all dependent on just you. And so you know, in the last year and a half, we've been told that in essence, online life is an adequate substitute for in-person gatherings. and given a lot of fear reasons not to touch each other anymore. But here we are, reclaiming it. So, yeah, thanks for coming. Yeah, and maybe we're marking, some call it the Great Turning. After centuries or millennia of more and more separation through technology, through market economies, through ideology. Now we're ready to come back together. Not just with each other, but with all of the beings here. Like I can tell, after having been here for a few hours this morning, I can tell that the land is actually pretty happy about what's going on here. And I'm not making that up. A lot of what's being done, like the upcycling of materials to build here, it's not just about sustainability. In fact, it's not actually about sustainability at all. And we're not actually here to save the world. We are here to beautify the world. And we are here to serve life and to make the world more alive. Everything done in that spirit, with that intention, is a sacrament and a prayer. And the land feels that. If you calculate the carbon footprint of the materials you'd have to buy instead of getting them from an estate sale, et cetera, who cares?
Right.
You know? Like, you know that it's right to do it that way. And there's attention is required to do it that way. You have to relate to each object that you source personally. What is this going to be good for? Where does it go? You're in relationship. That's what it is to serve life. And therefore, what this land is hosting in the future is a shrine. And maybe there's some spot on the land that is like, okay, this is the shrine, but actually the whole place is a shrine, and therefore a conduit of cosmic and earth energies that are becoming available right now that can bring splendid life to this earth. This is the channel to create those things. And so I would say that our gathering here can be done with a little bit of this awareness that we are consecrating this ground. And that doesn't mean to like always be solemn, you know. One thing I've noticed, like when I'm present for like actual indigenous rituals and ceremonies, is that they're not always like really serious, you know. But they are done with a certain precision and a certain attention. Like we're going to do it right. So yeah, I won't say a whole lot more because I'll be sharing more later. Yeah, but I'll just say, yeah, actually, you know what? I think I'll end with that. Yeah, thank you.
A bird in flight, defying gravity for all the world to see. A child's eyes, so wide open and engrossed in the gift of life. It's all around us, it surrounds us. The ocean tides, constantly changing and rearranging. I'll be a sanctuary. Oh, Mother Earth my heart. Let love show me the way. Help the blind to see, forgive the fool in me. Make me the light of day. Before the trees are gone, before the seas are black, before it's too late for us to take it back, I'll be a sanctuary. The morning light, rays are beaming in my eyes, cleaning the dark of night, always reminding me of things I cannot see, the stars that shine. Cosmic dancers have the answers, and they're intertwined, just like our fingers, 'cause we are dreamers. I'll be a sanctuary. Mother Earth and Father Sky collide inside my heart. Let love show me the way. Help the blind to see, forgive the fool in me. Make me the light of day. Before the trees are gone, before the seas are black, before it's too late for us to take it back, I'll be your sanctuary. I'll be your sanctuary. I'll be your sanctuary. I'll be your sanctuary. Sky collide inside my heart. Let love show me the way. Help the blind to see, forgive the fool in me. Make me the light of day. Before the trees are gone, before the seas are black, before it's too late for us to take it back, I'll be your sanctuary.
Feel the vibration.
You guys want to do the 3-word game where you each say 3 words to describe how you're feeling?
Pressure and speed.
Incredibly.
Whimsical.
This close. I came back because I wanted
Cherishing.
to give this to somebody. So.
Excited.
Oh yeah,
Fantabulous.
Ready.
Green is like another
it's
past
like
life.
similar too in a way.
It means the moon. Helene means the light.
But
Oh.
3 words to describe how you're feeling?
I love you.
Last name is Watchers, which means
Effortless.
I feel full,
it's
nourished.
a lot to live up to.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
colored.
I live in Lake Placid, which is
Go ahead.
Intense. Fulfilled. And accepted.
Brother Zane?
3 words. How do I feel?
Oh wow, you're making a big ass batch. Soup.
I feel untethered. I feel brightened. And I feel purpose.
It took us that long to practice.
Yeah. Thank you.
Zane.
Thank you.
Zane, man.
Nick Wild, do you want to do 3 words?
Yeah, I feel full, I feel loved, and I feel seen.
What do I know? You
gotta.
Oh, I'm okay for now. I'll come back to me. Kayla, do you want to do 3 words to describe how you're feeling?
Yes, I would love that. I High on love.
Ecstatic, loved, and connected. There's nothing in there.
Fulfilled. It's usually pretty hungry.
Relieved
Yeah, I'm gonna take. How's our?
and humbled.
That's beautiful. Maybe we should do more under.
3 words to describe how you're feeling?
There's a couple here.
Okay, cool. Can we throw those in that? Oh, and I'll bring the cukes out. Yeah.
Flow,
Like, this is good.
grateful, love.
Blackbird singing in the blackbird singing in the blackbird singing in the dead of night. Blackbird singing in the blackbird singing in the blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. Take these broken wings and learn to take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to arrive. Blackbird singing in the blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to be